Hey, ladies, this week on Wild Hope Rising, we were having a conversation about just because you can doesn't mean you should, because women are driving our lives into the ground by filling our lives with busyness because we're in a constant addiction pattern of saying yes. And we need a fresh sound in our life. By the way, our series right now, fresh sound, new ground. You got to hear a fresh sound to take new ground. Well, in this, we had a sidebar conversation because honestly speaking, sometimes dopamine is what is driving our yes. That productivity, that reward center in the brain, it feels good. And yet ultimately, it's not lasting. It drives you into
Right.
the ground. But Tammy and I had almost not an argument, but a disagreement on what is driving the dopamine. And I said the dopamine is from the yes, but you have a different feeling.
Yeah, I was like, have you ever had that sense of, "Oh my gosh, I finally said no," and you have that same dopamine hit? And so I think it's possible to have a dopamine hit from a no as you
And I
gain
go,
courage and be brave. And
but
you
then
said,
I'm like, is that really the no? Or is it the underlying yes in the no, right? Because if you're saying no, I finally said no, it's because you might be saying yes ultimately to something else in your life, like more peace. So we don't
but
know
on
what
the
drives the
surface, it can seem like a no is driving that dopamine hit in the moment. And
it can.
so I'm gonna say, let's take it. Either way, let's take it, right?
Yes.
So get your brave
Yes.
on and
Yes.
say your no.
Say yes. Say yes to what God has called
Yes.
you to. Say no to what you need to. And as we say on the podcast, which you got to check out this week, we're calling up a crew of women who will become no pros. You got to listen to the podcast to know what that's about. Become a no pro. And with that, listen to Wild Hope Rising this week.